mosquitoes are coming immediately. There we go. Okay, so what we're doing today is we're going for a kind of a mini adventure exploration trip just out in the forest right by my house, and we're gonna go. I have no lunch with me and it's lunchtime, so I'm hoping, because I found some the other day, that we will find some chanterelles, maybe some other mushrooms too. It's a bit early, but since I already found some, I'm gonna go to some spots that I know that they usually grow, and we will also explore some new territory where I have no clue. I have no idea if they're gonna be there or not, but I hope so. And I have some cooking equipment with me as well. Not a lot, just, you can see, small simple backpack. And yeah, let's get in. When you go out into the forest and you think you're gonna get some peace and quiet, and someone just turns on, someone in the village or a car passing by, just, I don't know if you can hear it, but probably, just turned on the loudest fucking sound equipment that I've heard here in all the years we've lived here. So that's interesting. But yeah, we're gonna take the bike on this adventure and just leave it there and now go into the woods and see what we can find. At least there's a lot of blueberries, so if we don't find any chanterelles, we will just have to munch on the berries. But here, let's see. Oh yeah, let's see. Here I have a spot. Actually, I found this little spot just next to the path, like last year when I was out looking for mushrooms with my kid. Maybe I'm not the only one out looking for mushrooms today. We'll see. I just sounded like I heard some steps. But let's look at these little guys. Look. This is what we're looking for. But these are kind of dry and kind of small. So I think I'm actually gonna leave these. Now you might think I'm crazy, because what if I don't find anything else? What if I will have to starve? But I do have some eggs with me, because I was thinking I'm gonna make like a mushroom chanterelle or something omelette if I find any. And if I don't, we'll just have to eat the eggs and be happy with that. Hej på er hästarna! Hej! Hej hästarna! Ja, hallå! Ja. Ja. Konstigt, den brukar inte vara där. Du kanske stöts igen. Ja. Hej på er! Ja. Hallå! Ja, tack för förståelsen. Ja men gud, jag rider själv, det är inga problem. those horses were not used to someone else being here in the forest at all, which I'm not either. So when I heard them, I was like, whoa. Horses can be so strange because it's like, I'm a irregular human. You're obviously not wild. But yeah, some horses, they just, when they also, since they are flight, or is it called flight, scared animals, it's easy for them to, when they have decided that that thing is scary, they can't change their mind if you don't train them a lot. Anyway, horse rant over. We're gonna go down here and look some more. I have a big bag with me, but I'm thinking that might be jinxing it, so let's take the small one. And as you can see, I don't have like an aesthetically cute and good looking basket. Sometimes I do when I just walk around the house here and pick some mushrooms, but most of the times I just have a plastic bag like this, because I can just put it in my pocket. If I don't find any, it's fine. So yeah, and going with the bike and trying, because it's gonna look good on video. No. Let's pick this. Here we go. The first little one. And the second one. Yeah. Oh, these are so small. I almost feel bad for taking them, but let's mosey on. So now you may also wonder, how do you know where to go? How do you remember? Even if it's around where I live and I walk here like many times per week, it's still kind of difficult to remember exact locations in the forest. So I'm gonna show you my trick. So what I do is I simply take my phone, open up Google Maps, and I have created lists with different symbols. So as you can see here, I see where I am, and also both like mushrooms that are not chanterelles, but the chanterelles are the yellow dots. So here I'm gonna zoom out a bit so you can see more. Here. I have kind of a few spots. There's usually not a lot, there's no honey hole of chanterelles in any of these locations. So if we wanted the chanterelles to add up to actually be a meal, we're gonna have to track them all. Okay, bike, don't get stolen. Please. We're gonna leave it there and go up here in the forest a bit to see. I have a spot here. I don't know, I have this gut feeling that it's gonna be empty. seriously, I just put up this camera to film myself and being like, no, didn't find any here either. But what do you freaking know? Let's see if I'm not gonna find it now, I promise. Let's see, where did I see it? Yeah. Let's see if you can spot it. Did you see it? It's right here. Look at that. That's a nice one. There was only one chanterelle. Well, because it's more fun that way. I could have, of course, became disappointed too that it was just the one. But what good's that's gonna do? You know, it's like that. Every time you find the chanterelles, at least me, I get excited. I don't know if it's the color of them that is so bright and happy. I don't know, it's just something. It just makes you happy. See if you can see it. Well, now it's cheating because I'm standing here. I'm gonna be careful to not break them. Look, there's another one hiding under here. Also, I don't want to take the ones that are too small, because then I can come back later and get them when they're bigger. Ooh, this is gonna be a good one. Good chanterelle place. Oh well, here's a small one too. Let's put it back so they don't dry out. Whoop. It's not a lot, but we're getting there. Let's keep going that way. It's back to the bike, and this direction has paid off so far. Where did I put the bike? Well, somewhere in this general direction, I hope. Well, we won't starve to death if we don't find it. Also, just for some trivia, the other week when I was out walking, I actually saw some bear tracks. No clue if they were new or not, but they were there. They were there. Hey bear, no bears please. So right now I'm looking for two things at once. My bike and mushrooms. You don't want to miss any. So I'm like, you know, head down, looking at the ground, but also, where's the bike? Still can't see it though. Oh, there, yes. Okay, so we've been looking for a while and we found some mushrooms, and I'm hungry. So let's go and cook them up. We're gonna go down this forest road to a little stream, which I think is gonna be nice. It's gonna be really cozy. And actually, I mean, I haven't given up yet, because on forest roads like this one, sometimes those little buggers, they just pop up right next to the road. Fingers crossed. Maybe we can add a couple more to our little stash. The time has come to leave the bike and go down through the forest to the stream. But of course we will take a little bit of a last look-see here. This forest is completely new to me, so I have no spots where I've seen chanterelles before, but it is a mixed forest, which chanterelles usually like. So who knows? Maybe not. But we know that at the end of this walk we will get lunch. Let's just hide away the bike first. Maybe here. Tracks of some sort. Probably moose. Okay. There we go. Don't get stolen. Found some pieces of skeleton here. Kind of small. Don't really know what that is. Oh, maybe this is the spot. Well, this is gonna be the spot, our lunch spot, and it's not right there by the water, but we're not gonna find a surface that where I can put the kitchen and everything in a reasonable time frame, and my stomach is roaring. I need lunch right now. So this log is gonna have to be my cooking table for today. Things first, another round, because my god, the mosquitoes have not given up. Do I overdo it? Yeah. Do I care? No. For today, our mushrooms. And here we have some eggs where I'm gonna fry with them. So this is the gear, just a gas, frying pan, handle for frying pan, and a top for a gas burner. Oop. Smooth. Let's start with cleaning this up a little bit. Oh, I need a knife for this to work. I forgot the mushroom knife, which have like a little brush on it, so you can brush off the dirt, but this little guy will do. butter, and in this very beautiful container is some eggs. Oh, now I have this god awful insect around me that will haunt me until I leave. We gotta thread really carefully. This is salt, but with huge hole in the thing. That was the only one I had. Whoopsie daisy. Here we go. Yeah, man. Oh god. You know, I wish you could smell this. It smells delicious. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. As you can see, after you have let out all the water, there's not a lot left, but still gonna be delish. And soon we're gonna throw in the eggs, just give it a little more crunch on this. We're just gonna swirl this around. Doesn't have to be a perfect omelette or something, more of scrambled. This is the first time that I'm using the burner with the frying pan. It's going okay, but the area that gets warmed up is a little too small, but we will work it. Oh yeah, here we go. Look at that. Oh, it is coming together. Stop biting me, insects. Ow. Ah, my ass! The fuck did I just sit on? Oh, look at that. Oh my god, I was so hungry too. Ooh. I don't know how to describe the taste to you. If you've never had yellow chanterelles fried in butter and with a little salt, I don't know what to tell you that it tastes like, but I don't know, it's just, it has a really special taste, which I love. It's kind of, well, I guess it tastes like forest. Umami, I guess. Probably. Autumn is my best time to be out. I can't wait for it to actually start because, I mean, like I said in the beginning of the video, it's still really warm. I mean, it's August, so it's still technically summer. But you know, when September comes and all of these mosquitoes and insects and shit when they stop bugging you when you're outside and the air is fresh and you're not sweating like crazy all the time when you're outside, that is just the best. And all of the colors, like the leaves and everything when they turn yellow and red. Oh, it's gonna be wonderful. It's gonna be so wonderful. Still here. Thank you for coming out with me on this little lunch exploration adventure. Just something small, a small outing to get uncomfortable. I mean, would it have been more comfortable for me to just cook at home and just take something from the fridge? Yes, but it just gives you, or at least it gives me, way more peace and energy, and refills like my spirit, my soul, to go out and to just be out here. Even if it's just small adventures like this, it doesn't have to be like a huge expedition with sleeping over many days, being away and everything. Just go and explore something. And if you've been watching any of my videos before, you know that I've been struggling quite a lot, and still am, with burnout, mental health, yada yada, and so on and so on. You can go watch some previous videos where I explain more about that if it's interesting to you. But these are the things that puts a smile on my face and makes me feel better. So I am gonna do a lot more of these things going forward, and I'll take you along with me. But for now, let's go home. I would never forget you!